BlockDaemon. Luke, pumped to be interviewing you today, my friend. To begin, tell us a little bit about BlockDaemon. Folks, we are live from TOKEN2049. Matt Zahab here from cryptonews.com, and I am with Luke Dorney, General Manager of the US and Europe for the one and only BlockDaemon. Luke, pumped to be interviewing you today, my friend. To begin, tell us a little bit about BlockDaemon.
Yeah, so BlockDaemon is a blockchain infrastructure company. We've been around since 2017. We're pretty much the largest blockchain infrastructure company in the world. What's different about us is that our investors include JP Morgan, Citi, Goldman Sachs. And really what that means is that, we're held to the highest standards around building infrastructure, providing that to clients. And really, what that has kind of built out is that we run around 180,000 nodes around the world across 70 different locations. So at this point, we're kind of one of the largest that do this.
With clients like JP Morgan and Goldman, how do you guys actually work with them?
Yeah, so that comes with quite a lot of responsibility, right? So we have to kind of run our platform potentially like a traditional bank would. So we need to run those platforms from with really strong audits around that. But essentially the use cases that they're looking at, if you think about a bank, they've got various different divisions within that bank. Some are holding assets, some are trading assets. The areas that we focus on most is obviously the digital asset groups, but also the divisions that actually hold assets for clients, and they're building their own infrastructure and their own wallet infrastructure to service those clients. So if they've got a hedge fund or a large asset manager, they really want to hold those assets in a safe place. We provide all the plumbing underneath that. They're not going to build that themselves. Sometimes they do, but we're outsourcing. They're kind of buying node and wallet infrastructure for us to actually implement their products.
That's so interesting. In regards to node infrastructure, staking, wallet infra, what gets them going about that? Because again, big banks, TradFi, the biggest players in the space, the big 5 banks that you guys work with, why are they interested in these products?
There's 2 reasons. One, kind of, servicing clients that potentially want to hold and buy Bitcoin, for example, right? They're not going to go down the long tail of all of those, of all of the cryptocurrencies. Essentially, when we talk to those banks, most of them are building the infrastructure to be able to facilitate clients to trade and hold Bitcoin and ETH, for example, probably not much further than that at the moment. Obviously, regulations make that quite hard. The second use case is actually tokenization of real world assets, right? And so tokenizing a bond, tokenizing an equity, putting that on a private chain, and then distributing that across their existing banking networks. The reason why it's interesting and what gets them going with us is to run that infrastructure themselves is actually quite complicated. And actually, we run private network infrastructures for various banks. And actually, we can tag our wallet infrastructure underneath that as well if they need to build that themselves.
Luke, appreciate the time, man. Awesome.
Thank you very much.